Thank you. And yeah, I'm good whenever. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Good morning. Good morning. 10 a.m. news today. See if that provides us with some opportunities today. My opinion, previous day low is draw for now. We may be forming a 1 hour gap. We inverse this 1 hour. We have some draws lower. Have an S&T at this low right here so far. So let's wait and see what the market gives us. All right, one more minute till market open. Bouncing off this SMT right here for now. The market's set to open up. All right, market is now open. Let's see. Flip those, inverse that gap and got to change the state of delivery here. Wouldn't be surprised if we pushed higher and took out a high. At least that 1 minute wick, or that 5 minute wick. Did we get it? I think we did. High 639.25. Oh no, we missed it by a tick. And did ES? Holy crap! Look at that candle. God damn. See if we run towards previous day low now. All right, there we go. I caught a short already. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, wait, why am I in? Wait, it just filled me more. What the hell? All right, that was weird. Whoa, 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 that was weird. All right, I'm out. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was weird. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I already caught that. Well, that was a wicked trade. Easy money, easy money. You see that 1 minute candle close right here. You get an inverse on the 1 minute and that 30-second. Right down to previous day low. Like I said, clear as day draw. Fucking boom. We have draws lower at like 488.75 potentially, and like maybe we get down there. But I mean, shit. We still have a fat SMT. We now have SMT at previous day low, and we have an SMT at this wick. The market looks weak. That was wild. I couldn't even I wanted to try and get like a recording on my phone or some bullshit, like screen record it, but like that was just like that was insane. That actually might be the quickest I've ever been done. Crazy, man. I actually can't believe this. I actually this is what is life, bro? What is life? Maybe we come back up higher now, but I mean, this is the trade I took. Right here, we get a 1 minute candle higher and immediate manipulation lower to inverse that 1 minute gap where I entered shorts right down to previous day low. What is honey? Do the math on this, John. 700, 7 times 5. Oh. Did anyone else catch that? If you did, let's go. Damn, now we're coming back higher. Honestly, this almost seems like low resistance liquidity, so I wouldn't really like be shocked. I guess like this looks like all low resistance highs throughout the way. You know, previous day low, S&T a previous day low, right? That's what we have here. We didn't even take out that wick low. So like if we want to move higher, that's nice. That's like what we want to see. Internal and external S&T. Sorry, the hiccups. Bro, New York Open recently has been like providing good opportunities. I can't even lie. There we go. Push higher. That's what I just expected. Like I said, the reaction off the previous day low, double S&T seems like low resistance liquidity here throughout all these highs right here. Right? This low resistance liquidity. People call it trend line resistance, trend line support, whatever the hell you want to call it. Nah, it ain't. That's low resistance liquidity right here. We got these highs, bro. We got highs. Look at these, even on the 5 minute. Look how smooth these highs are, like on ES. When the days are open. I do expect to like just bull run. You're in that long to the relative equal highs. Nice. I mean, technically flip that 5 minute gap. This shit might just say brrr and go. You know? Hopefully we get a nice little retrace into a gap continuation. Oh! Whoa! What the fuck? All right, we tapped into a 2 minute. That's insane. Well, I don't know what the hell's going on right now, but I hope you guys are staying safe on this shit. That was just American jewelry bullshit, bro. That was wicked. That was insane. I mean, I don't know what the hell that was, bro. Let's see. Did he flip this gap and run higher, or? See, we might flip this gap here and make another leg higher, or if we respect the gap, I mean, we got some smooth highs higher though. That's why it's like, I don't know, but it is December price action. We may get bullshit. All right, we did not inverse the gap. We technically did on ES. Technically, we did, but still no confirmation. You would want to see it flip on both. See, this is why we wait for confirmation for both these gaps to inverse, right? Perfect example why. You don't get the inverse here, but we do get it here. If you don't wait, you're just lowering your probability. You know, if you have the discretion, complete discretion for it, then sure, maybe go for it. But like, look, your stop is probably right below here anyway, if you did take this, right? If you took it off ES and you're like, all right, this candle closed, and you took it like this, you know, you're teetering with your stop loss right now. Yes, it may play out. Not saying it won't, but it's just like, this is not a trade that I personally would want to be in. Like my trades, I like where it's like straight to TP, like this, right? I entered straight down, just straight to TP. That's the shit I want to be. I want to be in with speed and a willingness to attack that draw, right? That's the trades I like. That's what I like to be in. Hey, what the? Right? So right here, you'd be stopped out. So see, so now you may have been stopped out, wicks you out. Now maybe it goes and runs that high, all because you gotta wait for confirmations. Gotta wait for both the candles on both pairs to flip that gap, right? Now, if we get a strong candle close above, or so there's a chance we do, then it's way more valid than taking it just because ES inversed it, you know? Okay, so we technically did not inverse the gap. I mean, it's still like at this point it looks way better than the first one, but like the first attempt, because we have that liquidity sweep, we have displacement, we didn't inverse the gap, so to me it's still sketchy. Like I don't even want to like enter on something like that, but it definitely looks better than the first go around. It could still very well play out, like I said, like it's just sketchy. I like to wait for complete confirmation in my trades. Look at that. This is why we wait for confirmations. Now we completely engulfed this bullish candlestick, right? And we probably flipped a 30-second gap. Yeah, we flipped a 30-second gap. Look at price. What is it doing right now? Chopping around for now. We'll see. Remember, 10 a.m. news. We'll see if he provides us with anything good. I wouldn't mind lower prices. I told you before, we have draws here on the hourly. We have like relative equals, 420 on 414. That is a decent amount to move. The only thing is why I'm a little bit hesitant on why we might not get there is because the fact that we do have FOMC tomorrow. So we'd be more inclined to not make a huge move. Obviously, we still can. I'm not ruling it out either. It's just like probability-wise, we'll more than likely wait till tomorrow to make a big move. But we could still, it's not off the table. I'm not here to predict what the market does. I'm here to react to what it gives me. When it tips its hand, that's what I'm here for. We're about to put in an SMT at this high. If ES could sweep this high right here. We do have double SMT, like I said, internal and external. Okay, we did just put in an SMT right here. Right? Let's see what happens. Let's see if we break this and inverse this gap, or do we make a next leg up and try and sync up NQ with ES. But right now, ES is clearly the stronger pair. Let's see. Wait for market to tip its hand. If it doesn't tip its hand, there's no trades to be taken. SMT is still valid at midnight opening price on ES. We have equal highs at London and Asia on ES. Right here. I mean, technically London swept it out, but look, we still have equal highs, relatives as well. So SMT is still completely valid. Prices buns, yeah. The only clear draw that I had right away was previous day low. That's the trade I took, shorts at open into previous day low. But let's see. We have 10 a.m. news, so that might come in and give us some movement. So we'll see what happens. You already swept out some buy side. We're still in this SMT. We could clearly see the NQ is the weaker pair, right? That's not even a question at this point. And the divergence is so strong between these two pairs today that it's basically, if you want to take a long, you should long ES. And if you want to take a short, you should short NQ. As of right now, as of the current conditions, unless they synchronize and they kind of sync up with one another, that's kind of how I'm viewing it. Because you don't want to long the weaker pair and you don't want to short the stronger pair if it's this much of a difference. Yeah. Maybe we grind higher on ES, take out these equal highs while NQ's dilly-dallying, and then we come down lower after. We'll see. By that time, NQ decides to catch up. But it is a decent way behind. That could very well happen. That's exactly what it looks like it's going to happen. At this point, we might just, like I said, we might grind into these highs in ES and dilly-dally on NQ until we put in that S&T, and then maybe we get movement after that. That is definitely not off the table. Right, we get a strong close on ES right there on that 1 minute. But look at the difference. There's so much divergence right now. I think after 10 a.m. it'll probably sync up. We shall see. Low key, I really want to take like a lotto 0 DTE put on like QQQ. If like the S&P holds and we take out the equal highs, like I would love to do that. Tesla rocket. Let's see, we're getting 3 minutes till that news comes out. Maybe we get, this could be a perfect example of 10 a.m. PO3. You come out, manipulate, SMT holds, right? We hold this rejection block. ES sweeps it out, then we come down lower. Tank. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but Okay, there's a woman inversion there. Not that it means anything because we didn't sweep any highs before doing so. And we have some sort of displacement to the downside on ES, but I don't think that doesn't have any meaning to me. See, this is exactly why you can't pattern trade. Right now, I really wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people entered shorts right before news, and now they're trying to short it, and now they're going to get left in the dust, and they're going to push news higher. Like, that's what I really think is going to happen now after seeing that. That would make sense. If I was a market maker, that's exactly what I would do. Pattern trade, trap people short, right, and then run it higher, hold the S&T, possibly take out that high, and then maybe run it lower or just continue running it higher for the rest of the day. So let's see. News comes out in 1 minute. We have a 1 minute fair value gap now formed on ES. We just tapped into it. Might inverse. This really is setting up for a perfect 10 a.m. PO3. I just hope the S&T holds. If we're going to run, but it probably won't. Oh, here we go. Here come the fireworks. 3, 2, 1, boom. Give it a second. Let the market digest the news for a second. I wanted ES to kind of just wick higher, manipulate higher, but and NQ to like stay held down. But it looks like if they're both going to run, they're both going to run. We did finally inverse that 5-minute gap, though. That great wall of NQ. What's my draw of higher? These highs on ES. And then potentially 7, 12, 50 on NQ. I don't know. I'm not really enticed yet on higher. I really am not. Like, I just... Past this, I mean, I really don't know. Like, nothing's obvious. Okay. We just swept that high on ES. Looks like NQ is actually chasing it too, which I wanted to see an SMT hold, but it doesn't matter because we could still put an SMT at session liquidity. All right, there's a big spike up. I want London. I want 868 to get taken on ES. I mean, technically, London just got swept. We didn't sweep 868.50 yet, but Where's London? London is at 712.50 for NQ. So as of right now, we have an S&T at London highs. I just wanted the 868.50 get taken out as well. Let's see. We technically did sweep out London on ES, so it is technically valid, but tapping into this 1 minute gap here. Let's see if we flip it. Or we hold and take out that high. I really wanted that high to get taken out, but that's how they're going to trap people. Because I'm sure everybody else wanted it to. We technically did flip the 1 minute gap on NQ. Held on ES and previous day closing price. Caught long 1 to 2. Let's go. What was your trade? Where'd you enter? If we could put in internal now, that'd be fire. Internal S&T at the high. That'd be ideal. Entered at 612. What time did you enter at? It's a good entry. Strong candle closure there. Wow. This might be the 10 a.m. P03. What did I say? What did I say? Maybe I didn't get it completely spot on with what high we swept and whatnot, but I said setting up perfectly for 10 a.m. P03. Let's see. We technically got a change in the state of delivery right here too. Like, shit, man. Like this technically would be this would actually be a very valid trade. Like if you have conviction for us to go lower, but this is not how I trade. I would never take this trade. I don't trade like this. This is a reversal style trade. I don't trade it, but I know there's a lot of people that do like to trade like that. Okay, so S&T at the high is now invalid. We did run a bunch of the low resistance liquidity. London high was at, that's where our S&T is at now. So there's the S&T at an important high. And we did sweep it out. Right. The only thing I don't like is how we made an equal high, but let's see. Oh, why is my phone die so fast? Let's see. Let's see if we make the next lower now. ES just tapped that 1 minute gap. Let's see. So we made a new low here on ES. And Q is now holding up a little bit. Looks like we might be syncing up a little bit, boys. Not going to get my hopes up just yet, but holy buns. Yeah, patience, patience. Look at the 5 minute. This shit looks awful. 15 minute looks awful. This shit looks cooked. Let's see. Did they even give us anything? We do have an equal high now at 86850 on ES. Just straight chop. This is typically what we get though, like after the draw gets hit. And like for me, I believe that the draw was previous day low. I want to see lower. PA is dog shit, and I'm not trading, but bro, pack this shit up, bro. Fuck it. Let's just do nothing for the rest of the day, I guess, right? Guys, I have a great idea. Let's just chop price around and just fucking piss everybody off and then make them all blow their accounts. Isn't that a great idea? Yo, that's a sick idea, bro. Like, let's just make everyone blow accounts. Hit a mid-market goon? Yo. Twin, you need to lock in, bro. You need to lock in. A mid-market goon. Bro, honestly, it's not the first time I heard somebody say this. Like, bro, there's this one kid when I was helping out Cole in his Discord and doing calls for him. Bro, this kid literally told me he used to freaking beat his shit during fucking market and like I don't know. He said he gets so worked up from like like markets like driving his emotions high, and this man really said he would fucking beat his shit during market. I was like, dude, you're actually cooked. Like genuinely, like you're so fried. I don't know if you're ever gonna like this is not for you, buddy, basically. Yeah, I thought we were gonna move lower too. Like we're gonna start moving once you get off the charts. Bro. What a goat. Guys, come on. This is not even. That's like going into work and beating your shit at work, bro. That's what it is. Trading is work. At least for if you want to make it profitable. You're gonna go beat your shit in your cubicle at work, not even just at your desk. I don't think so, bro. That's how you become better at trading. Actually, it's definitely not, because then you're just driving your emotions through the roof and your dopamine levels are so high, and then you start trading more emotionally. There's no way that it definitely does not help. Bro's trying to justify a reason for him to be able to beat his shit while he trades, bro. Cooked. How about you just lock in and just pay attention, bro? Bro, all I know is that the kid in here, Hemant Singh, bro, he used to tell me the same thing, that like sometimes, like he would get so emotional over his trading and it would just like drive his emotions so high, and he would have to like goon mid market, like, and then he would come back and he would end up taking a winning trade. But I'm not kidding. He's cooked, bro. Bro, and he would do it while he's listening to my live streams and shit, bro. Like watching me live trade, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to know that. That's weird, bro. Seriously. That's some weird shit, bro. Bro, this chop is fucking real. So I have an itch that I need to scratch. And I think that I'm gonna go get a jet ski today. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm about to just say fuck it, we ball, right? Just go buy a jet ski. A jet ski, a jet ski. You would? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be lit, bro. Hopefully pick up some huzz on the freaking ski. Okay, so I have a townhouse. I live in a townhouse. I have a garage. That's usually where I park my car, but I have a spot right outside of it. So I'm just gonna put it in the garage. for now. And then this is some fuck shit. All right. I'm going to put a hitch on my Mercedes. It's a sedan. And I'm going to freaking tow that shit. I don't give a rat's ass. I could look like an idiot all I want, but guess what? At the end of the day, I'm driving a Mercedes and I'm whipping a jet ski. So, joke's on you, you know? Like, and I want to be looking ripped and handsome in that car too. So, with some huzz in the passenger seat, probably, hopefully. Probably just a bunch of dudes, honestly. Yeah. I'm about to get all the ladies, bro. I don't talk to any huzz. I have no huzz, bro. I don't go out. That's the problem. Like, they're everywhere down here, everywhere. But the only places I go, I get coffee, I pick up food, and I go to the gym. I don't do anything else. I go out once in a blue moon, like, and when I do, I don't really like just go up to girls. So can't be letting them take my energy, bro. I'm so locked in. Gang. All I want to do is just fucking print money, be outside at the pool, the beach, get big, live my life, you know? Can't let them fucking take my energy from me, bro. All right, if we keep chopping around for the next couple of minutes, I'm about to hop off. Actually, I'm going to hop off soon anyway because I need to go to the bank and take out some cash. Bro, I'm not kidding. Yesterday, I went to the bank and I tried to take out money for the jet ski. And I went to 3 banks and none of them gave me my money. Every time I try and withdraw cash, if it's like a couple $1,000s or anything, you know, like some thousands of dollars, they always give me a problem. Every single bank that I have. And I also use SoFi Bank, which is an online bank. So their whole business model is that you're supposed to be able to go into any branch for the most part and withdraw money. You know, you could go to any ATM, like all this stuff, and they cover the fees and they do all of that. And it's a great business model. It's great. I get good interest on my savings account as well. And like, bro, they would not give me my money. They literally didn't give me my money. So now I have to go and I transfer to an old bank account I have, and I'm going to go. I transferred money there. It's in the account. It's just obviously considered pending. So hopefully they let me take it out. If they don't let me take it out, I'm cooked. But no, there's just always a problem. They're saying it's getting rejected. Meanwhile, I call the bank and I'm on the phone with the bank and they're like, no, it should be getting, like, it should work, like this and that. I'm like, bro, I don't. Shit's fucked. Fuck the banks and fuck the people that run them. Huh. If you've been down that rabbit hole. Because they won't give me my damn money. I'm going to start carrying cash, gold, and Bitcoin. Fuck the banks, bro. Fucking metals. Oh, whoa. Putkas. Damn, bro. You really put me on blast here, but... Whoa. Yeah, I mean... I didn't say a word, bro. I didn't say the word. All right, maybe we're breaking out of this little fucking shop for now. Let's see. This one fair value app is being used as a fucking magnet, just support and resistance. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't say a word. Putkas fucking... He fucking screwed me over, bro. He's opening his mouth. I just said, damn, whoever owns the banks. I didn't say anything. I don't know I don't know who owns the banks, Bro, them boys are cooked. Those highs got to get taken out. Dude, I wanted equal highs to get taken on ES. Like, it's just like I'm not going to sit here all day and just wanted to share some juice. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate juice in the perfect reference in the perfect time, right? Bro, of course, like the day I'm actually going to go look and try and get the jet ski too, it rains. And it's going to rain all day. And it was supposed to be, well, not supposed to be. It's been nice every single day for the last like freaking 3 weeks in a row. And the one day. Well, I have to, okay, priority number one is getting the money from the juice. Okay? From the banks. Otherwise, there's no jet ski. Hopefully the market can move, bro, because I need a way to pay for this jet ski, bro. I might just hand them my Top Step accounts. I'll be like, yo, there's 5 evals on here. You got it. Let me get the jet ski. Let me get it. Bro, I can't sit here and do this. I can't. This shit. I'm giving it a couple more minutes. Like 3 minutes. All right. NQ low-key looks like it wants to grind higher. All right. Maybe we're getting some movement. This is cooked. This is so cooked. All right, maybe NQ wants the high. Guess not. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I just can't sit through this shit anymore. I'm done trading anyway. I'm gonna go buy a fucking jet ski. I'm gonna post. Hopefully, it works out, honestly, because I'm gonna try and lowball the fuck out of this guy, and then obviously he's gonna be like no, and then I'm gonna try and leverage and be like, you want to get rid of this, let's meet in the middle somewhere. But yeah, right off the bat, I'm gonna lowball him by like $1,000 and basically just say like, here's my fucking cock. Right, here's the cash. Like, if you want it, take it. But I'm not giving you what you want. Like, and we're gonna see how it works. So, if you don't follow me on Instagram and TikTok, follow me right here. It's right there. I'm gonna post if I get it. You could see. I'll post a video. We'll see how this shit goes. Today's gonna be an adventure. Should be a fun day. And New York game high should get taken right now, to be honest. And ES should go and take out the equal highs if you're still trading. But I am done. I need to go do some stuff for the day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you all were green today. If not, stay safe trading. Peace out.